Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. Scott Dallas at South Georgia Bassin, and it is that time of month again, and you know what it is. It's time for another premium Super 6-sack unboxing. This is the June 15th box, and let's don't mess around. Let's go ahead and get into it. If you're not familiar with the premium Super 6-sack or the Super 6-sack monthly subscription, if you hadn't heard me talk about the Super 6-sack from 6 cents, let me just take a minute to tell you about it, because there are a lot of monthly subscriptions to baits out there, and you get random tackle from companies you've never heard of, and just stuff that's, you know, no movers in the retail stores, so they throw it in boxes and wholesale it out to monthly subscriptions. Not that case with the Super 6-sack. Every month you've got premium, and I mean premium baits coming in here, and they try to coordinate it with the time of the season as well. So what baits you should be using or will be using are gonna be in here. And it helps you get introduced to new baits. There's even their brand new baits that are hard to get. They save out and put in their monthly subscribers, because, you know, hey, we're committing every month to purchasing tackle, so they treat it like family. You know, you get quality baits, and there's several. Before we dive into it, there's several plans you can get. I get the premium. There's a plan under that and a plan above it. I like the premium because you get, like I say, premium baits. The name says it all. Every month coming to your door. They ship on the 15th, or you usually get it around the 15th, depending on how close you are to Texas. That's where they come from. So, but you can subscribe monthly. Just try it one time, and then you'll get a next one. You can, you know, you can terminate your, you know, plan at any time. If you do it monthly, then there's a 3-month, a 6-month, and a 12-month. I personally got the 12-month because I already knew it was going to be good. I already knew I was going to like it, because I've seen a lot of my friends on YouTube that do their unboxings and get their lures, and I mean, going fishing with them, catching fish on them. They last, they're high quality, they look like handcrafted, hand-painted baits, and they're at affordable prices. The 12-month, I believe, is around $33 a month, and I'll put some links down in the comment section down below where you can save $10 off your first order with some of my buddies on YouTube. They have discount codes, so I'll link them down there, and check out their channels as well. They got some interesting content and a lot of good information on bass fishing, and so just want to share those discounts with you. You know, you can subscribe, like I said, monthly, 3 months, 6 months, or a year. The 12-month is $33 a month, and then you can save $10. So you can get your first package for $23. And then after that, it's $33 a month. And you can cancel after the year, or you can cancel, you know, if you sign up for the monthly, you can cancel after that. I think it's like, I don't know, $36 a month, you know, so it's $37. So you can save $3 or $4 a month by, and trust me, you're gonna go ahead and stay on it. So I wouldn't worry about it. Oh man, we got a new color bag here this month. Look, a little hunter green with the gold. So when they call it a super sack, they're not playing. It comes in a sack. So hence the name Super 6-sack. And this is the premium. Let's dive into it. All right, I'm just gonna reach in. The first thing we got this month is some good terminal tackle, some hooks. And these are the straight shank 4-aught, which is, there again, see, that's a perfect example of what I'm talking about. 4-aught, what do you know? 4-aught's about the most used size hook. They could put a 3 or a 5 in here, but you know, they're pairing you up with what you're most likely going to use. Some of the hottest, you know, hooks lately, and weights, as you probably know, have been hard to find. So, you know, good straight shank, Texas rigging, whatever's your favorite rigging. Add that to the terminal tackle in this month's. So another nice addition, the jugular hybrid hook. And they do come in sizes 3/0, 4/0, and 5/0, but this month they put the most popular 4/0. So there you go, it's a perfect example of what I'm talking about. Let's go, let's reach in here. And I mean, you know, this is one of the funnest parts about it, is you don't know what you're gonna get, but you know it's gonna be good. Let's see, all right. And next we got the Divine Swim Bait. And guess what color this is in? I don't know if you can read that. Sexified Shad. That color, as you remember, the Provoke 106. I'll put a link below in the description of the video. The Sexified Shad is a good color for old fat bass. They love it. And so here we go I'll open up one of these and show you up close. This is the perfect size. I like the 3.8 over all of them. It's the middle size. There's one smaller, one larger. But the Sexified Shad, as you can see, I don't know if this GoPro is going to do it justice, but it's almost like a translucent on the top, purple, then a little chartreuse on the bottom, with a lot of action in that tail. So makes a great swim bait combination. You can even hook them with that 4/0 or 3/0 hook. Fish them weightless. You can, of course, on the popular 6-inch swim jig. This is a fantastic trailer, and that's what I use. So all right, let's go on to the next one. I said I was gonna make this one a quick one. Looks like we got another soft bait, and see, look, color, green pumpkin. You ever heard of that color? Probably one of the most popular colors in bass fishing right now, green pumpkin. And this is the 4.2 prawn. I pitched this on the tungsten weight with a 4/0. And they come packaged, of course, in a Ziploc bag, Ziploc bag style. You can seal back up, and then nice packaged in here to keep them in the shape. And look at that green pumpkin. Now, one thing on these I want to tell you, when I'm rigging these with I use a 4/0 and make sure and split the tail. Come, of course, from the manufacturer, they're stuck together. Everybody knows that. But make sure, sometimes you forget. Gives it that little bit of play going down on a nice 1/2 ounce weight, depending on the stuff you're punching, but makes a great punching bait. I don't know if you can see the colors in there, but that green pumpkin is awesome. So, and like I said, packaged well. I was going to show you what I keep them in, and they come in this nice packaged Ziploc. And what's great is they also sell the bags to keep them in. So like I got this one particular bag, this one bag got a nice heavy duty zipper, and you see what's in there. You can keep the package fits perfect. Green pumpkin in there ready to go. So that's what I like about 6 cents. Think ahead. If I need a punching, or I keep all my prongs in the stroker crawl in the one bag, all right there, ready to go. So I know I need it, reach for it, we got it. So let's move on along. We got some hard baits in here. Let's see. All right, and the Axis. The 2.0. This is the new version that just came out, and see, that's exactly what I'm talking about. This bait sold out when it first came out, and then the 2.0 version and made some little improvements, and they've included it in the premium sack. So those that try to order on the website and they're sold out, you're not getting it. But if you're in the premium, you got it. Let's pull it out. Look at that. What's unique about this bait, if you hadn't seen it, number one, I mean, if you got a shad spawn going on right now, this is what you need to be throwing. Look at that. It's got the white bottom, the green on the top, and the scales. I mean, 3D gill plates on the side and razor sharp nickel hooks that just got me. But here's what makes this bait unique. And I don't know if I can do it justice on here, but looking head on at it, this goes side to side. So when you tie your line on here, and this pulling side to side, not only are you getting the wobble from a regular crankbait, you got the side to side in the bill. So it gives a very unique action that is different. And when you can be different in a high pressure lake or clear water lake and be different, the bass are gonna look. Everybody looks at something different, right? There we go. I don't know if you could see that real good on here, but I'm trying to tell you that that's a shad, and that's how it gets its name, shad scales. I believe that's what, yeah. And that's how it gets its name, shad scales. Look at this scaly looking on that fish. Look at the scales on that bait. That's how it gets its name. All right, let's move on to the next one. I'll box that up later, save us some time. Another hard bait, the Movement 80. Now, if you've never fished with any of the Movement baits, it's a whole different crankbait action. This particular one dives real shallow. This one barely dives under the top of the water. It's like 0 to 1 foot. And that's, of course, the Movement wake. That's where it gets its name. It makes a little wake in the top of the water. So if you've got some fish that are paying attention to the top water, but still aren't committing to an actual top water bait, this is your in-between. If you're not getting bites down in the mid-range and you're not getting bites on the top, this is a whole different presentation. It'll make a little wake above in the top water. And this is the 4K bluegill. So bluegill spawn, bluegill bedding going on. A lot of bluegills moving around. There's your bluegill. It's a whole big old orange belly, like they all do. Little tiger stripes on the side. Green in color, just like a bluegill. Just like a bluegill. The bill is short and stubby, which gives it that shallow. It will not dive very deep. So, you know, this is awesome. We've got all areas covered so far, and we hadn't even finished getting into this bag. Let's get into the next one. Man, they packed it this month. We got another hard bait. Woo, the Crush 75X. Now, you've seen me crush them on the 75X. You go back and look in the videos, you know what I'm talking about. When them fish pre-spawning, getting ready to go in bed, and we're feeding up, what did we catch them on? Threadfin shad. This one is the Ghost Pro shad. Let's see if we can crack into it. All right, this is the Ghost Pro shad, and it's very translucent. This is a great, another one to throw in the shad spawn time, or even later in the year when they start schooling up these shad and bait fish balls and all that type of stuff. This is one of my, I'd say top 3. This is one of my favorite, the 75. It's a square bill. It's like a hybrid. I don't, you know, if you like to deep crank and you like to mid crank range and you like square billing, you gotta add this one to your arsenal. It's a flat square bill is what it is. And it has a very unique, awesome action. And if you go back in some of my videos, especially in the winter, I was whacking them on this baby right here. It dives 0 to 5 feet, depending on how you work it. I personally like to crank it down to its 5 foot depth and then crank it, stop. Reel, pause. Reel, pause. And that's giving them that real pause. That pause is when they eat it. Every time. It's every time, because you'll go and they're there. So I don't know if you can see, but like I say, I don't have a fancy camera for doing up close photography, so we'll try to wing it with a GoPro, but I think you can get the idea. That is an absolute killer bait right there in the sack, you know, like I say. All right, let's see. We got some more. Oh, a movement L7. I gotta look that one up. I've seen the movement 80. Okay, well see this, like I said, I wasn't aware this bait was available. This is similar to the movement 80, but remember, this 0 to 1 foot, it stays shallow and has that unique S shape swimming. Well, the movement L7, I just looked it up on the website. It has the same movement, the S moving to cover a lot of water, but it cranks down up to 6 feet. I believe that's what it said. Let's see. Yeah, it cranks down to 3 to 6 feet with this wide S motion, hunting motion, like a bait fish would be doing, and you don't have to crash it into cover, you know, like you know, your square bills and your shallow crankbaits, you know, they really almost need to be hitting cover, you know, how you know, hitting the bottom or, you know, coming through cover, you know, some thinned out grass, kind of get that attention. This makes such a wide S movement, that's what it's getting their attention. So, you know, if the cranking and making a lot of noise and hitting the bottom's not working, throw on the L7. Yeah, I've never fished it. So here we go. This is another perfect example of what I like about the premium Super 6 sack, is you get a bait, you know, because we're all living these fast times. We don't have time to sit down and look at every single bait on the website, even though I find myself doing that quite a bit. But I've missed over this one. I don't know how I missed it, but so I can't wait to fish with it. Let's get it out. I'm thinking that it'll be a good alternative to the 75 if you've got some fish schooling up. Let's see if it's got rattles. Yeah, it's got a harder knot to it, and then it's going to have that wide S motion. So, and you can get it down 3 to 6 feet. Absolute crusher bait right there. I can't wait to try it. You know, I love getting out on the lake with a new bait. This particular color, guess what? Threadfin shad. That is one of my, well, that is my favorite color. You've seen me catch 7, 8 pounders, tons of fish on the threadfin shad. So the movement L7, give it a check out. Let's see. All right, we're down to the last one. I'll let you look at it for me. What is it? Man, the Crush 50 in the silent version. So a lot of people don't understand, you know, you think of a crankbait that has rattles to it. Silent is what I like to try first, because a lot of people aren't throwing silent baits. So it gets more of a reaction bite out of the fish, because if the water is, you know, dingy or even clear, really, if it's not making noise coming through the water, the fish aren't anticipating it. It's kind of like, you know, it's kind of just like us. When you scare somebody, your reaction is to offend or defend, whatever seems appropriate at the time. But you do something. It makes you do something when somebody jumps out behind a wall and scare you. A reaction bite is the same thing. It's coming near a bass, and maybe they don't hear it coming, and then all of a sudden they see it, they lash out at it. And because it's there, they are a predator, and it looks like easy bait, looks like easy eating time. So that's what a reaction bite is. They have to put out less effort to eat. If they got to run and chase and hunt down something, a bass is going to take the easy way, especially a big old fat girl, because she's fat and tired. So let's take this 50. The 50S is one of their most popular It's a smaller bait for this time of the year. I wouldn't call it a finesse, because there is one smaller than this that would be like finesse crankbaiting. But the 50S is just a all-around fantastic lure. This particular color is the green pumpkin gill, and it gets its name perfect. Every one of these baits look hand painted. This particular bait dives up to 5 feet. So here again, you know, that's a pretty good average range to start finding fish during this time of the year, post spawn. They're out feeding, they're not deep yet. This is a great bait for that. And that's why they come out with it in the super sack this time of year. Usually, like I said, your baits that are in your sack, that come in your sack, are gonna be for that time of year in most cases. And then of course, a lot of them you can use all year long. And they all come equipped with these super premium nickel hooks. You don't have to do any upgrading. It's good to go out of the box. I have fished with these for years, never had to change hooks. You know, a lot of times, you know, you got to think these manufacturers, most of them, the good ones like 6th Sense, are manufacturing the bait to be used coming out of the box. They don't want it to be altered. They're trying to manufacture it to do what that particular bait should do. And of course, the weight of the hooks, the size of the rings, all that go into the weight of the bait and how it reacts and how it swims. So they've spent time. Casey and the crew out there have spent time and research and doing everything it takes to get this to come out of the box working. And I've never changed any of the hooks, changed any of the baits at all. I may trim some plastics depending on what I'm doing with it, but all their hard baits out of the box, ready to go. Premium nickel sharp hooks. You don't have to do anything. It's ready to go. This baby here will beat through grass, lily pads, timber, you name it. You know, if you're working this bait and you're not getting hung up and then pulling it off, you're not fishing it right. This one is designed to bash up against all the cover. Get that bass's attention, make them react. It's some of the funnest fishing. My favorite way to fish reaction bite. So that winds up the premium Super 6 sack for this month. So don't forget, I'll leave some links in the comment section below where you can save money on subscribing to the Super 6 sack premium sack. I'll leave some links below where you can save some money on the subscription from some of my friends that have discount codes, and save you a little money and help support those channels as well. And before I go, just wanted to know, I don't know if you noticed, we got hats now, the South Georgia Bassin. We do have a little bit of merch for those that, especially that live in South Georgia. You know, it can pertain to South Georgia Bassin. That's what, if you like to fish in Georgia, hey, here's a hat. We got them in 2 colors. These are premium hats, done up locally here, designed here locally, and made here locally in Valdosta. I tell you what we'll do. We'll give one away on this video. How about that? Make sure all you got to do to win is, number 1, give this video a thumbs up. And let me know in the comment section below, do you like seeing the unboxings, or do you want us just to stick to fishing? Let me know. I like to share what we fish with, and it seems like I never have time on the lake when I'm fishing, especially in South Georgia when it's 100 degrees outside. So leave a comment below on if you want to see me do more unboxings or more fishing, or a comment below of why you would like a South Georgia Bassin hat. And make sure you've subscribed to the channel, number 1, like, give this video a thumbs up, and hit that notification bell next to the subscribe so that you will be notified of our next videos. And on my next video, I will put in the description and announce the winner of the South Georgia Bassin hat. And what we'll do too, what I'm gonna do too, is I'll throw in with the hat a sticker. We got a South Georgia Bassin sticker. You can see that without the glare, but put on your boat or whatever. I'll tell you what I'll do. Let's change that up. We're gonna give away a hat, and once the winner is announced, you can pick your color. and a sticker also. But what I'd like for you to do is go in the comment section down below and name your favorite 6th Sense bait. And if you don't have a favorite and you've never fished with 6th Sense, what is wrong with you? That's all I got to say. What is your favorite 6th Sense bait? Comment below, and we're going to enter you in a random drawing for one of the hats, the sticker, and a 6th Sense Super 6 sack stuffed with brand new baits. In fact, we'll do last month's. I haven't even opened it. I've been so busy. This is last month's. So I'll tell you what we're gonna do. I don't even know what's in it. Well, I take that back. I do remember what's in it, because I watched Justin Royal unbox his. He gets his a week before mine. Imagine that. Oh boy. Did I just stick my foot in my mouth? Look what's in last month's Super 6 sack. Not only are you gonna get the baits, you're gonna get a Super 6 sack pack. I mean, see, that's what I'm talking about. They sell these on their site, and instead of putting it in a sack, let's scratch that. I don't want to give this away. Dang. Woo! And it is chopped full of baits. I ain't giving that away. Gah! Oh. Okay, I tell you what. Since I opened my mouth, look at it. I mean, that is so cool. 6th Sense puts their premium Super 6 sack subscribers in a nice surprise every time. And it really surprised me this time, because I opened my big mouth, said I was gonna give it away. So I'll do what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna give it away, plus all the baits are in here. If we can hit 200 subscribers. I think we're so close, it's not even funny. I think 160, 172. So 200 subscribers. So share this video with your friends. Make sure you're subscribed. We get to 200 subscribers, I'm gonna throw this in with the hats and the sticker, a premium super sack. This is a $10 bag, small bait bag, and you know, that's awesome. So thank you, 6th Sense. I'm gonna turn around and pay it forward. So like I said, make sure you're subscribed, hit the notification bell, give this video a thumbs up. Let's get at least 200 subscribers out of this. That's only 30 something more people subscribe. And then this gets giveaway. So if you're in this video or watch it now and you've watched it to the end, don't forget, thumbs up. Click that thumbs up button now. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and then comment down below your favorite 6th Sense bait if you have one. And if you don't have a 6th Sense bait, then comment why you want one, because anybody that puts a comment in there, we will use the random selector in YouTube to pick a winner, and the only way it picks a winner is somebody that commented. So and I'm going to read the comments too, so get creative, and I will respond to every comment. So I hope you enjoyed, and also in that comment, let me know if you want to see more unboxings. You know, I enjoy doing the unboxings. It's like Christmas once a month, and 6th Sense will not disappoint you, I promise. Go ahead and sign up. Discounts below in the description section. And don't forget, we got our first episode coming of an hour and a half from here. 2-second plug for our hour and a half from here episodes coming. We're branching out. Hour and a half from my area. I'm in Valdosta, Georgia, on the Georgia-Florida line, middle of Georgia. We're branching out an hour and a half from here, fishing different lakes, public lakes, private lakes, rivers, you name it, we're doing it all. Big lakes, small lakes, we're going after it. We've already filmed one episode. and it is a banger. First time out, I'm not even gonna tell you. The first episode we've already filmed, it's in the editing, and I promise you, he won't be disappointed. We are fishing something totally different. 16, 18 foot of water, hydrilla patches, grass patches, something you have never seen me fish. And it was a learning experience for me. I took along a very special guest, a dear friend. He knew how to fish that. We found the fish immediately and caught some big bass. So if you don't hit that notification bell, you won't know when that video comes out. So hit the notification bell, then you'll know when that one comes out. So thanks again for watching. I really appreciate any of the support, comments, likes, subscribes, share the video. If you found it useful, a like would be greatly appreciated. So until next time, we'll see you on the lake. Oh, and I almost forgot. When I was unboxing last month's Super Sack that I so freely gave away in this video, I was unboxing it, and look what I found. I did not know that they made the Crush 100 in an S, Crush S. That is the silent version. Back to what I was talking to earlier. The 100 is a little larger profile than the 50 that we were talking about that they do make in the 50S silent. They're now making the 100, which is a little bit larger, 5 feet diving depth, but in the silent version. I don't know if you can see that, but in this particular color is the bluegill spawn. So that was in last month's Super 6 Sack. A real go-getter bait. Can't believe I gave it away. I should open before I give something away, shouldn't I? Anyway, just wanted to share that information. Check it out. The 100 in the silent but deadly version. Check it out. Watch these other videos.